Bitch, I'm living young and wild.
Bitch, I'm living young and wild. What's the fucking hesitation?
All right, that's a weird way to start off the show.
This is the perfect way to start
off.
off.
Not the perfect way, but it is close to perfection.
No, it's perfect way to start off a show called Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy, y'all. This is your boy Black Pedro.
Yo, this is Shang, and I want to say something. First off, thank everybody for listening to the show, and the people that don't listen to the show, I hope you get syphilis in your left armpit.
You probably already have it. That's
I
why.
do. I have.
I've been. The people
that don't listen. Yeah, you gotta and share it with people, and make sure you check us out on all social media platforms. Savage AF. On the Instagram.
No, Savage AF on Facebook.
Facebook, my bad. And then Savage AF Radio. Yeah.
All other social media. Savage AF Radio.
And if you got I got the podcast thing. If you like the podcast thing, we are on all platforms.
Except for Asian ones now.
We are not. So racist. No, we're on Google, Stitcher,
iTunes,
Slacker, iHeartRadio. Make sure you check out the podcast. Go subscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe to Savage AF on all those platforms. Make sure they do it, and if they don't do it, drag them outside and just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And we need violence to make a change.
Hopefully, you're not around a family member when that happens.
Yeah, that's
how much
true.
you dragging and beating your grandmama out in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Because if grandma don't listen, then she got to get these hands.
That's not how you get street cred.
Yeah, that's how you get street cred.
What streets you live on?
I'm just saying, like if a grandma get out of line and she try to put her guard up, you got to give her to the body.
There you go. Well, most importantly, man, make sure you follow us personally. Yeah, especially all the grandmas. Make sure you follow
all the grandmas
at Comedian Shang. That's SHANG at Comedian Shang.
And follow Black Pedro. Make sure you follow Black Pedro. It's spelled like it sounds, Black
and then Pedro.
Pedro. Like, and if you can't spell it, then you know what? You can call us up and we'll help you out with it.
Yeah, and like if you can't spell the word black, you might as well just like stab your eyes with crayons, or whatever. You know, like,
and if you're black,
melt the wax over your eyes and walk around.
Damn.
Like,
he took it like even deeper. Melt the wax over your eyes, and then after that, take something hard.
Do you see?
Sharp. Yeah, something sharp. Shove it up your own ass, and then take yourself and throw yourself down some steps.
All right, yeah.
All right, wow. We are such a sensitive, fuzzy, warm show. This show is all the other shows.
I don't know why we're not on in the morning.
I don't understand that.
I don't know why people don't want to wake up to this
in the morning.
I don't know. What's your fucking hesitation? That's the best alarm clock ever.
Jay News' song is not exactly the morning
Jay News,
fuzzy.
Right. Jay News is in the building. Jay News is the artist, the movement, the soldier behind Welcome to Hollywood and many other hot tracks. Actually, later today on this show, we are going to premiere a brand new track from News. Forever Last. Y'all gonna get that in your earpiece. You're gonna get that right in your earpiece, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned here. Thank you guys for listening every Tuesday from 3 to 5 live right here on Dash Comedy. Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy on Dash Radio. We are Savage AF. Shang, how was your weekend, sir?
My weekend was
it was rocking, right?
Earthquakey.
Yeah, so we were at the I didn't feel those first two earthquakes like the day before on Thursday.
I felt the first two earthquakes.
I did not feel those, and it made me wonder how the news was reporting it. Because if you guys listen to the show, I do not I don't watch CNN or MSNBC or definitely not Fox News. I just don't watch the local news. None of that. I don't watch any of that shit. Right? I get my news by reading mostly, and so that's just one way to get it in. But I was wondering how the news was being reported because everybody and my mama was hitting me up like,
"Are you okay, Pedro?
Right? Did you feel that? Do you need
it
water?"
Was bad. It was bad. It was. I mean, I felt the other two, but that one, I even said it. I thought my equilibrium was off. I thought, oh shit. Those edibles came back and kicked in, and something happened to me.
Finally kicked in.
But no, actually, it was an earthquake. We were actually doing a show.
That was the next day. There was
another earthquake.
Jason Rogers was on stage. He was like 2 comics before me. I'm standing in the back of the room,
shaking, rocking, rolling.
I shook. These are rolling quakes that we experienced
shake, rattle,
in
roll.
Our area, right? So, for those who don't know out there, if you live out in other parts of the country, You're not an earthquake country like we are.
Yeah.
There's the shaky earthquake that they make the movies about, right?
And where everybody dies.
The building falls.
Or a gargoyle falls off a building.
Gas lines explode.
And kills grandma.
The lines, the electricity lines fall down.
Right.
And
but that did happen too. That happened out in Ridgecrest.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm saying closer to the epicenter, you're probably going to get the shaky shakes, right?
We got the rolly, swervy,
the other kind is the rolling earthquake.
We got the twerk. We got the twerk quake.
Yeah, and that feels like you dropped acid in the 80s. And it just kicked in.
Yeah,
like it
was very like swiney, swirly.
You get a dizzying effect, kind of this wavy kind of thing that goes on.
It was like the earth was twerking, and it was pretty cool.
It's like you touched a mirror in the Matrix.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And the mirror got stuck to your finger, and you're like, what is this?
But this was the trippy part. We had about 200 some people in the room.
Live show,
and nobody got up and left.
No, nobody left. This one lady did just start yelling,
I thought it sounded like Affleck. But no, she started, but other than that, everybody else was like, yo, fuck that. I paid this money. I'm staying and watch this whole fucking show. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, nobody left. That just goes to show general apathy in our society.
Yeah,
Fire alarm. I've done shows with fire alarms. Nobody fucking moved. Everybody just kind of looked around like, who's going to shut off this fucking noise?
Yeah.
First thought is never, hey, maybe the building's on fucking fire, right?
Yeah, maybe fire actually is what's happening.
Nobody ran for a doorway or nothing. Nobody
was scared. But other than that, man, it was a good show. Thank everybody for coming out to Levity Live this past Friday. Oxnard, California. It was a great show, great crowd. Thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I was surprised how well everything went smoothly, even in the face of the earthquake.
In the face of the quake.
In the face of the quake.
It was all good.
No,
it was a great show, great crowd. Everybody killed it on stage.
Everybody killed it on stage. Everybody, and in fact, one of the comedians that was actually on the show is just stepping in. He's going to be one of our guests on the show. But I'm going to tell you right now, thank you everybody out in Oxnard, California, for coming to Levity Live and coming out and making it a great show. And also thank you for the other past shows that you've come out to, the live savage as fuck type of vibe, and seeing Black Pedro and myself do our thing. Thank you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I gotta admit this though, the earthquake shit, I'm used to it now, because after I felt the first two, and then that third one, I was like, okay,
to be honest, the rolling earthquakes are fun. Like
I don't really consider that fun.
It kind of feels like some drugs.
That ain't fun.
No, it kind of feels like some drugs kicked in.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh shit, and it's like, if I can get a high for free, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna ride that ride. I'm gonna get on that. Yeah, so that the rolling earthquakes, I'm all good with. It's the shaky shakes.
Yeah.
The one where it feel like, 6 big motherfuckers just came and shook your bed like, wake up, motherfucker.
Yeah. Get your ass out the bed. Yeah. But I have caused a few quakes myself individually in beds. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man.
Richter scale shit, 7.2, 7.8.
You can hurt yourself jacking off that hard, right?
Oh, right, that's true.
If you like that,
because when I masturbate, I get it in.
Yeah, you better be stretching, brother. You better be stretching.
Yeah, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I got to get that out of my life. I got to stop doing that, but my grip is strong.
I'm not saying don't stop.
I'm just saying careful, no. But if I was falling off a cliff, you how niggas fall off a cliff in their hand,
and you hold one hand.
Yeah, one hand. I'd be that motherfucker. I'd hold one hand, and be looking at people like what?
Pulling other people
pulling up. Yeah, I got that kind of grip. When I get it in, I get it in. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, there you go.
All right. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck I'm sharing that.
Ladies, if you want some of that Shang grip in your life, make sure you call into the studio 310-986-6610. That's 310-986-6610. Come get some of that earth rocking Shang grip in your life.
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Relationships are so fucking stupid, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, it depends on how you relate to them.
I just
and who you're relating with. In general, it's a bad idea.
Man. I'm on some shit. Women is mad corny. You know what I'm saying? Women be doing some corny shit.
Corn buckety
shit. And I hope the women, if you upset with the shit I'm saying, you can call in and start some shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be doing some corny shit, old cornball corny shit. I'm not saying men are like not pieces of shit and do bad shit and sell little girls and do all kind of wild shit. That's fucked up. But I'm gonna tell you, women can be dirt bags too.
Oh well, I mean, just in general, the assignment of being human in general requires
dirtbagnicity. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shitholosity.
Yes.
And ass fuckery. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just part of the human condition.
And bitch-ass foolery.
If it wasn't that, then we would be gods and we would be perfection, guys.
Wait a minute, dude.
Speaking of gods and perfection, our guests
a young man stepped into the building.
A young rebel on the comedy scene.
A young rebel on the comedy scene. Put your hands together. I just want to say, a wonderful man representing a Haitian with a sensation.
Haitian.
Yeah, he's a Haitian sensation.
Haitian savage.
Savage in the building. Put your hands together. Oh yeah, for Nick Alexander.
Thank you for that 80s DJ intro, my nigga.
That's what I was giving you.
Appreciate that.
That was
in the place to be.
In the place to be. Let me tell you something. I gave him that. That gave him the Curtis Blow technique.
What's up, my fellow
Welcome
savage
to Jazz
brothers?
if you want to laugh.
Ain't shit. I ain't shaved. You know what I'm saying? On my savage shit.
Yeah,
on
man.
On your savage. That's right, bro. Stay that way.
Nick got down on one of the
character.
shows with us, too. He got down on one of the shows. We did Brea. By the way, we didn't thank the people for Brea. Thank you, all the people that came out to the Brea show. It was gangster. Very good crowd.
Oh, yeah.
At the Brea Improv last week. We appreciate y'all coming out to the live shows because that's where the real shit is.
Yeah.
We could do all this radio shit and like, hey, you listen to this 7J, all that bullshit. But when you come out to the live show, you know what the deal is. And young gun Nick did his thing. He had a good set.
It was a great show.
Nick,
Always.
let them know where they can follow you, find you, do all of that.
Oh,
Stalk
okay,
you.
we're doing it
Get
now.
that
Yeah. At Nick of Comedy.
We're gonna do it several times.
The one and only Nick of Comedy, NICKOF Comedy. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Mi Gente, Black Planet, even White Planet, because I fuck with white people too.
I fuck with white people.
Yeah.
White Planet, isn't that just Earth?
That's
Pretty much.
Isn't that America?
Moving on.
This is America.
This neighborhood? Yeah.
This neighborhood, yeah.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
There are
Nick
a lot
of
of white
Comedy,
folks
man.
around here. And I'm talking about, I didn't realize how many white folks is on crack because there's a lot of crackheads.
Oh man, no, I've met so many white
Oh,
people
there's a lot of-
in the
crystal meth?
I'd say in the past 5-6 years, I've met so many white people, like at least a dozen, who have openly admitted that they used to do crack. And it was an amazing phenomenon. It's an amazing sentence to me because, you know, like crack, I grew up in Detroit. Like, it's one of those places where, you know, crack did really well.
Yeah.
And,
good market.
Yeah, great market for crack.
Oh, what the fuck?
Shane got a crackhead calling him right now.
Speaking of crack.
Where you at, nigga?
I got a call for some crack now.
Sell
you niggas go ahead and talk about what you talking about.
dimes another time.
I know one white crackhead comedian. Well, he's not a crackhead anymore.
Oh, you got to say his name or I will. You can whisper the shit to me and I'll say it.
You know him too?
Who?
It's a white one though.
All right, who?
Shout outs to Mike Gaffney, but he's been clean like since like 91.
Yeah, that's what he told you.
Nah, he kicked it. He always celebrates his posts.
But I know that Face Man used to be.
But Face Man ain't white though.
I know Face Man used to be.
Just out in the crackhead.
Face Man used to be. That nigga used to be crack. Whatever he could do, that nigga would snort.
He's one of the most talented comedians that did crack.
He would do original Euphoria.
Yeah, he was Euphoria.
Yeah, that motherfucker would snort rock crust. He don't care. He don't give a fuck.
You got a Detroit comic legend too who did crack, right? Wasn't
Downtown Tony Brown?
Tony Brown.
Oh, we are just outing everybody.
This is. I mean, we're giving the props in a way because we're acknowledging that they were talented, but
they were talented and they still talented at doing that crack.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in my community, it was rare to see
a crackhead.
Somebody really. No. It was often we saw crackheads. It was rare to see one bounce back, as they say.
The thriving crackheads, functioning crackheads.
Functional crackheads.
It's hard to bounce back.
You know what I mean? Like
crack.
I saw career crackheads, nigga. Like came back from college, like damn, that nigga's still right here. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, what's wrong with crack? Let's break it down.
But in the white community,
you've done crack, haven't you? Haven't done crack?
I've done a lot of
Chris Rock already broke down the good side.
Yeah, it's a good thing to crack.
Nothing better than crack.
If you have it the right hour, you can get a VCR for $1.50.
Nothing wrong with crack.
No, but in the white community, I've just met so many white people like, yeah, I tried crack once. I'm like, that's not what crack does. You don't try crack. Crack tries you once, and decides whether it wants to hold on.
Nigga, I like you.
Yeah. But the thing that's wild is white people act. How do they kick it?
White people can because they have.
How do they kick? How does a white person go? You know what? I'm not going to do any crack anymore.
They have the resources to help them.
Is that what it is?
Also,
they got the resources.
Also, it's access, right? Like
access for sure.
Any white person who's told me their crackhead story, it was always like, yeah, so we drove like 45 minutes down into the city, and then we had to find like the shady area, and then so it's like
Yeah.
I mean,
what
to be a
got
dedicated
gas money to go make that trip.
Yeah, to be a dedicated crackhead, you just got to move down into crack town.
You got to enjoy
you
got to enjoy the whole.
Ain't no commuter crack
journey.
We only go 45 minutes away for some pussy.
Yeah.
We not.
I won't go now. I won't go 20 minutes if you don't bring the pussy to me.
Okay.
I'm fuck around.
But you put your time in.
I'm fuck around. I'm fuck around. Yeah, I put time in, but I'm fuck around. I would actually go about 45 minutes.
What's the most you ever travel for some sex? What's like most you ever travel? I know I got on a train 2 hours away.
I flew to Toronto.
Yeah, nigga, I'm like, nigga, I've gotten on airplanes.
I kind of did a passport. Yeah, I did a flight trip.
I've definitely flown through a few time zones to get to.
Yeah,
you just for it though. It wasn't like I'm gonna do this, and then if it hooks up, it happens. Like you really strictly, you just went just to smash.
Oh, I mean, yeah. When I graduated college, my sweetheart, she was 2 years behind me, so she was still back in Jersey. I moved out here.
But y'all were together. I wouldn't knock you for
That's
that.
not the same.
I'm talking about straight
just like
and I'm flying because I'm so hyped to get this.
I flew to Toronto. This Belizean chick I was fucking with, I flew to Toronto to get that ass, and she was phenomenal. Then I flew her here, and then she got real Hollywood. It's like, oh, is that Jamie Foxx? And started like gravitating to him,
man.
and I took that bitch straight back to the airport.
I was like, you know what? Back to Canada.
I paid your change fee. You won't be here for the week. Fuck out of here.
Visas up.
Fuck out of here. You messing with the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah, I went to the Bronx from Queens late night when everything ran
that's
local.
Far. That's far.
So I got into the city, I had to transfer. You know, it was 2 hours.
I used to I used to go up to the Yonkers and I didn't care. I was like, yo, this shit is dangerous.
Yeah.
I might get murdered, but God
that was
damn,
the
this pussy's good.
That was
By the way,
if
if you've never been to New York, great listeners, and you're just tuning in to Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy.
Good plug.
Nick Alexander just described a 2-hour journey for some pussy
in the same city
that covered probably 7 miles.
yeah. If the Google Maps is 7 miles, but in train
in New York time,
that's 3
at that hour,
it's 3
between
7
them
hours.
boroughs.
After 12 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But imagine how far women have flown for dick.
But they're not paying for the flight though most of the time.
Oh yes, yeah. That's why I said women, y'all do some corny shit, so y'all cornball sometimes.
Yeah, what is it for you to honestly travel if your flight is being paid for and
your flight is being taken care of, your fucking food, they're picking you up at the airport, and it's like, you know what? I'm starting to feel like women, they don't get it. I even said something about it. It's like a woman with lower means can get a dude with higher means, but a dude with lower means, it's really hard to get a woman with higher means.
Yeah, only in LA and like Atlanta do I hear where guys kind of have the advantage out here because there's a lot of dudes who just be getting with the chicks that really make money and
where here?
Yeah. There's like a whole fuck boy, hot city boy, whatever you want to call this these days, movement of guys who straight up just date women who making like great money and take care of them because of the lack of good men in LA. Like they take advantage of.
Yeah.
Where are these bitches? And please tell me, because I need to find them.
But fuckboy status though, you gotta be like it's like our trophy chicks. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta have the ping and the pow and the ass.
Yeah, they call us hobosexuals.
Guys
who fuck girls for places to stay.
Ha! I've never heard that.
I want to be a
great.
homosexual. I want to be all of that. And yo, make sure that y'all. I'm gonna just say this. Make sure if y'all get a chance, go to the Instagram live on comedian Shang, and you can see what we're saying right at this moment, right now.
That's right, y'all.
Yeah. So and I want to say something though. I want to give both y'all props. Very good sets, both of those shows. I got to follow these funny motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
I got to go up at the end after these incredibly funny motherfuckers, and they make it hard on me. And that's a good thing because they really are funny. And so if you ever see Nick Alexander's going to be performing somewhere, which we're going to talk about, make sure you go check him out. And also if you ever see Black Pedro, if you see the Black Pedro, because he's the only Black Pedro, really. I mean,
the
one and only. Make sure you go check him out
enough
live.
to call himself.
Yes,
right. Well, I mean, you could have been Spanish Pedro, but Pedro Martinez got that, so I'm glad you took Black Pedro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Black Pedro, that makes sense.
Somebody's got to rep that shit. Because Spanish niggas, and when I say it, I mean that literally. Like,
wow,
like Negroes who are dark or darker than me will be like, I know black.
I don't know what you mean.
Nigga,
black.
your lips are big as fuck. Like, your nose is wide than a motherfucker.
You got all the black features.
You got it right.
All the black features that white people coined us.
Yes, exactly. You got the qualities, sir.
You got all the black surface, not the black innards.
Right. But you black to me, man. So
yeah, you black as hell. I know him. I've been around him for a while.
How long y'all know each other?
Black.
Like
15, 16 years.
That's what's up.
Hey, man, I'm an old motherfucker.
Niggas been around, man.
Been around, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh, I gotta give another shout out since we got this platform. The J Spot. I gotta admit, it was a really good crowd down there, and they were fire. So thank you guys at the J Spot.
That's down in Inglewood for y'all,
Inglewood.
man.
That's a black club. That's a black. Now that's a
J.
black
Anthony
club.
Brown.
Black
owned. Then they got meals named after comedians. Like there's the Lunel Burger.
Yeah.
There's the Earthquake Thunder Fries.
Yeah.
They should have done the Lunel baked chicken.
Lunel baked chicken.
That joke she did. Well, since we plugging y'all tonight. If you guys are in Hollywood, I am at the Hollywood Improv.
Oh, this goes up tonight?
On Melrose. That's in the lab, y'all.
Okay.
That's going to be fun. This is one of those fun teen tour shows where you perform. Like, so every summer, they bring these really rich kids on these tours around America or whatever. And LA's always one of their stops. And the Improv is always one of their stops. And yeah, they come in and buy out the club and do a whole show for the kids.
Oh, dope! I love the lab.
It's a show for the children.
But they're always like, don't censor your material at all.
Oh,
don't
give it to them raw and real.
Yeah, so we're just in these kids' faces like, you're gonna fucking die. I'm like, look around. 12 of you won't be here next year. Like, you know, I'll be hitting them with them stats.
And all you girls old enough, y'all can all suck my dick. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was so wrong.
You said old enough.
Shane's going up to R. Kelly music tonight.
Yeah, I'm definitely. But no,
but yeah, check me out tonight, 9 p.m. Hollywood Improv in the lab. Black Pedro live in your face.
And then we going down. Are we going down for the ESPYs thing?
Oh yeah, there's a pre-ESPYs joint at the.
We're doing the pre-ESPYs joint tonight.
Porsche LA downtown.
Oh, y'all hosting something?
We going down there.
No, we just going. I'm literally, if the bar isn't open and the hors d'oeuvres not rocking, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
You said the Perch? I'm gonna be downtown later tonight.
No, it's not at the. It's at Porsche, like the Porsche dealership downtown.
Literally, we're going to the Porsche dealership.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm sorry, young Nick. That's how we roll.
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, Perch Hotel. That's cool. That's fine.
I'm going to the Porsche.
Although the Perch is nice. The Perch is one of them downtown.
No, I've been there.
I have a thing to admit. I have a rooftop addiction.
Yeah,
I love to day drink, and especially I want to sit above motherfuckers and look out over the city.
Wow,
our best feel. It gives a good bougie feel.
Oh man, it's the best way to get your bougie on.
I haven't been to a lot of those things, but we went to the one. What was the one place we was on the rooftop?
The Dream.
We were at the Dream. We did that.
Yeah, that was a good one. BT
that's
weekend,
a good one. Mama Shelters is really good too in Hollywood. If you look, you're talking about Hollywood.
It called?
Mama Shelter.
Mama Shelter. I'm gonna start doing all of that shit.
Oh,
I want to start. I gotta
watch out, kids. We coming to your club. Hide your club.
Hide your
club. Hide your rooftop.
Why do we get like Dave Chappelle? Hide it.
All you yogurty niggas. I'm letting you know I'm coming. I'm coming.
Hey y'all, if you just tuning in, we are Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. It is time for us to go to a quick break, y'all. Little quickity breakity break. J News, are we gonna do that song now or you want to wait?
You want to do your song now?
Huh? Okay, so we'll go wait.
We're gonna wait a little bit.
So we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna play some other funky shit for y'all. In the building though, live, we do have Nick Alexander, comedian extraordinaire. When we get back, we're gonna get into some of these topics, y'all. You know, we have Trump tripping.
Let's talk. We got Trump tripping.
Billionaires trafficking. You know, it's niggas in Maryland. Listen, I don't even know where to go today. So
trafficking tiny little hoes.
Yeah, we're gonna get into all of that, y'all.
And also we're gonna talk about Nick got a show coming up that we want to talk about. And
promote. For sure. We're gonna more with Nick Alexander. We're gonna plug that shit, y'all. When we get back, Savage AF, stay tuned, y'all. Slide. Yeah, that's right. Slide your motherfucking volume up because this is Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. I am Black Pedro.
Yo, what's this up? Yep. This is Shang in the building.
Yeah, make sure you follow him.
What's a zap? That's my new song. What's a zap, nigga?
When did you become the what was that dude's name? Max Headroom?
Yeah.
You remember that back in the day? That's some old 80s shit.
Yeah, man, you really dated yourself just now.
Hey, man.
Hey, you remember that
I'm a
shit?
sexy motherfucker. I would date myself.
I mean, shit, I date myself every night.
Flipped it. Oh, back to the
back to the masturbation.
The Shane Quakes.
Oh, back to masturbation. Nothing wrong with that.
Make sure you follow my co-host at Comedian Shang on Instagram and follow myself at Black Pedro. Also follow our guest here, Mr. Nick Alexander in the building.
Nick of comedy, baby.
Nick of comedy.
Nick of comedy.
So Nick, you got some shit coming up. What's going on?
He got a few things.
Man.
A little something.
Very excited. Launching the show in Hollywood at the Sycamore Tavern / Dojo Comedy Room. It's a show basically giving comics a chance to do half-hour sets. The biggest knock since I've been out here in LA is comics mad about not doing stage time in Hollywood. So I'm bringing a show where we get 2 comics. Both of them do 30-minute sets, and they get to really work their shit out here. You get a chance to make some bread. You know, it's not going to be no free experimental shit. It's actually, you know, we're going to charge a little bit of money. And hopefully it provides just
a little bit. We charging a lot.
Makes it, you know, how
much you charging a lot?
It's gonna be $10 in advance if you go to let me see, halfhalfcomedy.eventbrite.com. You can get $10 advance tickets, or it's $15 at the door. It's Sunset on Sunset and Sycamore, the Sycamore Tavern. We got a parking lot, so you ain't got to worry about free parking. You ain't got to worry about shit. You know, looking for a meter or not paying $5-10 is free parking. I think that's the best. That's best thing to get people to come out to a show is promise them parking.
Reinvest that parking money into the door into the ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that goes.
Damn,
right?
We just gave out our formula away, so I guess we can't use that. Damn. But please come out to the show to launch the show. We got Ida Rodriguez from Last Comic Standing and Showtime. We got Ron G
and Netflix.
From
she just did
Netflix.
Just
did a Netflix special also, and we got Ron G who did a half-hour on Comedy Central. He's on the show on Nickelodeon. So yeah, 2 established comics, man, doing half-hour sets, and me and my co-host Hadia Robinson. Hadia Robinson's from New York by way of Detroit. Super funny. So she's partnering up with me to help bring this thing in, and we hopefully to get this thing moving so that we can, just have every week, maybe have a show. We're gonna start out bi-weekly.
Right. There you go.
So please, follow at Half Comedy, and the link on the bio is where you can get the tickets. But you're gonna see 2 comics get to do 30-minute sets in Hollywood, man. It's very rare outside of the Improv where some comics get a Friday night or Saturday night. A lot of places you don't get a chance to really do that much time.
Hey man, put me on that list, dog.
I'd love to have a Savage. Maybe we do a Savage night.
We might have to do a Savage show.
We might have to
fuck with young Nick and bring that Robin Hood type of shit to us.
We might have to
let's make it a Savage night.
When's your first show?
So the first show is next Wednesday, July 17th, 8 p.m.
Yes.
Next Wednesday, July 17th, 8 p.m. at the Sycamore Tavern, Dojo Comedy Room. We're going to be in the downstairs room because they have 2 showrooms actually. But we in the downstairs room. A little tighter, a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, that's nice. I saw it last night.
That's how comedy should be, intimate.
I didn't know there was another room.
Yeah, they do another smaller room.
I did a set there last night.
They're trying to get their shows off in there too. But, so we want to do the smaller room and
go ahead, LA,
and build it.
Yeah,
comedy.
Half comedy, y'all. Half comedy.
Half comedy.
Half.
And go to half.
I don't know. That's a strange name, but I get it.
Yeah, because it could be anything. Like we was just like half and half. Like, what does that mean? You can only be half black to do this, like whatever you want it to be. Half breeds. Half a penis, whatever.
Half crazy.
30 for 30 was taken.
30 right. We couldn't do that. And it's hard to do numbers on the handles. It's hard for people to find that shit.
I get it. Half. Make sure y'all check out the show. Ida's very funny. I love going back and forth on social media.
Oh yeah, y'all two go at it.
She be talking shit. I'll be talking shit, but my shit is better than her shit. Fuck y'all. My shit better than your shit. How about that? And then also, Ron G is very funny. You will have a good time.
That's gonna be a strong show, y'all.
Yeah.
Check that out.
We're gonna do a Savage show. We're gonna do a Savage show.
We are, because we are Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. So let's get into the show, y'all.
Let's get into it and get involved.
Speaking of half. This man is half demon and half fucking ass jackal.
He's which guy are we referring to?
Wait. There's so many in America right now.
But right now we talking about.
I'm going with billionaire Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey, you mean top pimp in charge?
Bishop
Don Juan got to give up the crown, I guess.
Yeah. Oh man. So this is for those who don't know, Jeffrey Epstein, hedge fund manager, billionaire, one of those dudes. You know what I mean? Just a power player. This is the 0.01% guy, dude, right? Been trafficking little girls for years, dog. 2000
for years?
Yeah, like how long has this been going on? So he's been indicted for alleged sex trafficking crimes.
Alleged?
Committed between, you got to use the legal talking to the
that motherfucker been
2002 to 2005.
3 years. 3 years. What is this, like a startup?
Yeah, exactly.
Put it this way.
We're running a test group, see how it goes.
We're just saying how these hoes thing goes.
A startup trafficking.
Test run traffic.
No, but and I was just going to say, like, anytime is like a little specific window like that, that's just the time they caught him in. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? Like, he's probably doing this shit.
He's been selling hoes for a long, long time. And Trump, who was his boy, who was his boy. Now, actually, Clinton used to ride on his private jet.
Yeah, he did. But
it's
like in hindsight, Clinton just looks like
He's a dirty
I can't
dog.
believe we actually championed them at one point as black people.
Yeah.
Like we were really.
Toni Morrison pissed me off when she called him the first black president back in the day.
Because of that saxophone and said I smoke weed shit, and it just got us, man.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this dude got the most lenient fucking. Let me tell you something. He got the most lenient. Most of the people you do something like that, you're going to jail until forever. This motherfucker, they let him actually have work release where he was going to jail for 6 months or 9 months, but he was allowed to leave during the week and go to his office and work.
All right, so listen, so this ties in, of course, with our other half demon, half ass jackal,
half ass jackal,
half associate,
the other
half horrible person,
the worst half
twat waffle,
Trumpty Dumpty is what I call him.
Dumpty.
He sits on his wall.
Do it, baby.
So Trumpty dance,
the Trumpty dance, kill America, do the
some big ass orange stomach hanging over you.
Yeah. But so Alexander Acosta, who is now Trump's current labor secretary, was
the one that gave him
the prosecutor who gave him that
deal.
Lean boy, that sweet deal back in the day.
Sweet deal. And this
he spent 13 months in jail. There was like 39 or something victims, 36 or so victims named in the first case, right?
And they didn't even contact the victims to let them know we're gonna let.
And he went up for he spent 13 months for like two trafficking for two prostitution charges, like solicitation.
How long ago was this?
When was this?
This is the same Jeff guy?
Yeah.
Same dude.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that you see that's on Trump's cabinet, all of them fucked with him. A lot, they were fucking with him, and like he says, man, this guy, he's a great guy to hang out with. This Epstein guy, great guy to hang out with. And then you see pictures of him, his daughter, and him kissing his daughter on the face. He's a creepy. I think he's a pedophile.
Wow, so now he was kind of. You think he was crushing his daughter like the way Trump crushed his daughter?
I think he was crushing.
It's 14 girls now.
He was crushing.
They were trafficked here or in another country?
No, here.
I believe here. Yeah.
Here.
Oh, actually, between New York and Florida.
Yeah.
So some action down in Florida, some action in New York.
It's terrible.
It's not terrible.
No, I mean it's terrible with these girls.
No, it's terrible what happened with the girls, but I hope that this time they put his ass under the jail and everybody associated with him. And you got to think Trump, that's his boy.
They're also asking for Alexander Acosta's job, the current labor secretary, because
which they should,
because of how shitty
how the fuck is he still even? The fuck are you doing it,
man?
Yeah, that's that's what we.
That's savage shit.
I want to ask you this. I'm gonna ask everybody here: how much corruption can this fucking? Not only this the GOP and this government, at least one part of the government, Democrats are full of shit too, but they're not, and they're pussies and they spineless fucking starfish ass bitch ass motherfuckers. But how much corruption you think they can get away with this? Because I don't think he's going to go to jail.
If it keeps operating like this, because what this highlights is this systemic sort of problem is like you have these billionaire fuckheads, right? And this is one of the reasons I don't think we should have billionaires.
No, I disagree with that. I want to be a billionaire.
Like, just in addition to the fact that it's just hoarding too many resources, right? Like, spread, you don't need it, but when you get to that much money,
who are you to tell me that, nigger?
No, but when you get to that, we're getting to the nigger part of the show, Shang. You'll get plenty of time. But when you get to that much money, you just get bored and start doing crazy shit, I think, and you start wondering how far your power will go, because you're gonna get bored with it. So it's one day you go and shoot an elephant, and then the next day it's like you want to buy a chimp.
And then you go, you know what? I want to hang from a helicopter while I fuck a tranny while a tiger is trying to jump up and kill us.
It's like,
wow.
He has a top dollar lawyer, so you know what these lawyers do when you're rich. You're able to just keep filing appeals and motions and pushing back court dates, so you never really have to face and shit gets piled up and years behind your cases.
Or like with Acosta, you're so politically connected that obviously you're able to shift the whole justice system in your favor, right? To tip the scales, right? You're able to tip the scales. So when you have enough power to do whatever the fuck you want and tip the scales of justice back towards you, who's to stop that shit? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, who?
I can tell you who. The Avengers.
What the fuck?
Shit, now with Tony Stark gone,
no,
the same no more.
Yeah, we need
old now.
another billion. We need a trillionaire to stop the billionaire.
We need the
and nobody got money no more. That shit
we need
is done.
The Avengers.
We get T'Challa in there.
We
got
the Black Panther. Don't freeze.
He's the richest
Whatever
of them
you do,
all.
I never freeze.
I never freeze. I could buy and sell this motherfucker 4 times. What kind of money is much more expensive?
Yeah, I mean,
but no, I'm saying do away with the billionaires. I'm not gonna say it's gonna do away with all the creepy shit, but obviously the motherfuckers have too much power, right?
Too much power.
To be able to run a trafficking, like he did regular shit to become a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
So you got your regular shit job, right? Your hedge fund job, and then on the side you're running a trafficking thing. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Why would you want that as a side hustle?
Yeah, like,
but my
you got
thing
too
is,
much time.
You can afford
that's a great side hustle, though.
That's not a great hustle.
It's a great side hustle.
You have access to
Uber
escorts.
is a great side hustle.
Running hoes. You can get Uber.
You can get top dollar escorts. You don't need young girls.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why don't we just have Uber, which is where we run hoes.
Hooters and Ubers with wings.
Where we run hoes.
I'm sure that's
Uber.
already happening.
That's in development.
I'm pretty sure that's already happening.
I love that idea. Who's with me? In fact, anybody that wants to start
none of us in here can help you invest.
No, I want you to know.
310-986-6610 if you want to Uber with Shang.
Yes, Uber, which will be running hoes with Uber.
There you go.
Come on, y'all.
Cassie's gonna be the madam.
Yeah, let's start. You don't
want to be a madam, Cassie?
Let's start a
Shang,
GoFundMe.
you should hit up Jeffrey Epstein for some funding on this.
I think he'd go
on this
for
initial round.
Initial round, yeah.
Too strict. That's exactly what you need as a madam. They need madams have to be strict on those.
Nick,
hoes.
I run a tight ship. I don't know if you've asked these
Welcome
gentlemen
to the
here.
show.
I heard about tight ships. I want that too. Oh shit!
They should do that on cruises. If you ran a whole shit on a cruise.
Now you getting all
okay.
kind
Sorry,
of,
all right, never mind.
Look, and Jay News is like, and I'm right there with y'all.
Right.
Yeah,
but wouldn't that make sense because you off the grid?
Yeah.
You know? Right.
You're out to sea. So.
You're in the sea. You know.
International waters.
I didn't even take it there. He took it there. I didn't take it there.
Can I take it back?
No.
If I took it
No,
back?
you can't take it.
Well, speaking of not being able to take it back, and if you're just tuning in, we are Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang in the building.
And we have comedian Nick Alexander right here.
Alexander in the building.
So you can't take it back now.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it then.
When the shit gets leaked, it just gets leaked. But
let me ask you this. I'm just curious. I just want to ask, was he running dudes too, or was it just women?
No,
there's male hoes.
No, it's underage girls.
It was just underage girls, no underage boys.
No,
because if it was underage boys, I think they would really be all over it. But since it's underage girls, the way we value women, there's a tendency for us to be like, oh, who cares? You know?
I mean, man, we see it, dog. Like I work at a spot in Beverly Hills, man, and like we're the latest spot open, you know, bar restaurant, and you see them. You see the
they plant themselves.
Like man, we come in and it's around 11:30 midnight. We're like up hooker time, and then they just come in and they're sitting there and you see it, and I don't know, I don't know what their situation. I don't know if it's some dude in a Lincoln around the corner, you know what I mean,
just waiting
with some tracking device on her ankle.
The cigarettes is
I don't know if she's an independent contractor, you know what I mean. I don't know what the situation is, but we all know that I've said this on the show before. The Super Bowl is the number one. The Super Bowl attracts the highest amount of human trafficking every year.
Oh, remember in New York a couple years ago when there was the Super Bowl, and then there was that big thing with the Giants, and there was a big case that happened in Brooklyn, and it was like a whole FBI
whole brothel thing got busted up. I bet.
You know what? That was a good time for me. I ran that pretty
NBA All-Star Weekend too.
Yeah.
When I was doing that, and and the fucking cops shut me down. Fuck you, FBI. You know what I'm saying? Because you bought a few of my hoes too.
Yeah, you know the cops dirty.
I'm kidding. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. You know, I know that sounds yogurty. I really couldn't sell a woman to another dude. I couldn't do it. I can't even. I'm a jealous dude.
But if you're negotiating her contract.
You know what? He made a good point. All right, so that's different.
You can manage her career.
You
managing her career.
No, I mean, but you know what? Like you said, when the billionaires get bored, or maybe that's the real way they became billionaires.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So when you just have that much power, that much influence in the world.
But you know what? With great power
comes great responsibility.
Comes great responsibility.
I know you're not just
Uncle Ben, are you? I'm sorry. That was a Spider-Man. That was a Spider-Man reference for all you motherfuckers that never seen.
You seen the new one yet?
It's hard. No, it's hard to traffic children when you
are
one.
One. That's good. No, you brought up the new Spider-Man.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's Far From Home, I believe it's called. He's in the UK, right?
Right.
Just like our dumbass, half demon, half dickwad president, Trumpty Dumpty was,
who is now starting shit with Britain.
He's now we're in Trump versus, much like Spider-Man, we're in Trump versus the UK.
The UK.
Kim Darroch is the what do you call him? Ambassador.
Okay. Yeah,
he's the British ambassador to the United States. Upon his meeting with Trump recently,
he said, "I don't trust this."
So he's a British. Just to clear, he's a British dude.
British dude assigned to be America's friend.
Who lives here.
Right.
That's it.
Who lives here,
he's the one. I don't know if they necessarily have to live in the foreign country as much as they are the liaison between their home country and us in this case.
Motherfucker said liaison. Did you hear that shit?
Liaison.
He said liaison.
He liaises.
But you hate your motherfuckers. Y'all know that French shit.
French is part of the language.
Yes.
Ça passe.
That's
Vietnamese.
They got one oppressor's language. We got another. It's all happens.
It's all oppressive shit.
Yeah, it's all European oppressive shit. Kim Darroch, ambassador to the United States, UK ambassador to the United States. Upon meeting Trumpty Dumpty, it was leaked in from some files that he referred to Trump as inept.
Oh. And no, he said he's inept.
Clumsy and inept.
He said he's inept. And he said that he's kind of a bitch.
Yeah,
y'all didn't hear that part. He said he's got a lot of bitch qualities.
I think he called him an ass knuckler.
Right? Yeah, he did. He did. He called him. He said, listen, I think he's an ass knuckler.
You know, at this point, I feel like people there's no way to really be discreet outside of maybe writing how you feel about somebody on a piece of paper and then letting the nigga read it and then crumbling it afterwards. Because if
you have to eat it.
You can't call somebody because people just recording you. You can't video. You can't email because the emails get brought up. Like,
you also can't throw that piece of paper away. Somebody gonna be in your trash.
You gotta rip it. You gotta burn it.
You gotta burn it.
You gotta burn it. So we gotta write pieces of paper and write on pieces and burn that shit afterwards.
What's paper, Uncle Nick? You gonna get these kids to write on paper? Come on, man. Good luck with that.
Yeah, these kids don't write no more.
What's a book, Uncle Nick?
Hold on. We're not done with this, right?
Sorry.
UK dude, ambassador, says our president is inept. Shit gets leaked.
Right.
Put out on the front page of British newspapers, right?
Right.
His Twitter fingers.
What do you think our ass jackal, demon knuckle president
goes
on Twitter, starts talking shit,
and says he's no longer going to deal with this dude Kim Darroch as the ambassador? So now he's basically just cut off ties.
So basically,
with
Trump,
the UK,
Trump is basically saying,
with himself, like with the US.
I'm saying like
he's cutting off. He wants to cut off ties.
I'm saying like the UK is us. Like that's where this shit came from, dog. We red, white, and blue like they are, and we speak English.
Yeah,
but you know what? He's been alienating like everybody, not just our enemies. Oh no, he's coddling to our enemies. But I'm saying, all of the people that are like, yeah, we're down for America. We really like you. I mean, I like coming there a lot. I like there a lot. And he says, yeah, you're a bunch of pussies. And then all of a sudden, we can't fuck with him no more.
He's like the Suge Knight of politics.
Oh my God.
Everything was going well.
He was killing it at first, and then he made enemies with everybody.
And you know what? He's hanging motherfuckers outside of windows. You know what I'm saying?
Tupac was a millionaire, met Suge Knight, broke with bullet holes. Like, God damn.
But I really think that right now I saw a thing where Biden was talking shit, and I like Biden's little pluckiness, even though he's 955 years old. We need somebody younger. And Kamala just said some dumb shit, which I have to.
Did she just have a good moment at the debate?
No, she had a good moment at the debate, but she just said some dumb shit where she was like, "I'm not gonna help black people," and they got her on video. It don't matter. Okay, but she's jumping to help. She's jumping to help everybody else, but saying not help black people. We are people too. So Kamala, you're gonna have to retract that shit, because when I run up on you, when I see
2 years ago,
that's not too long ago.
I know, but
they were judging
you knew
Biden.
This going into the
they were
debate.
judging Biden by 20 years ago, pertaining to a fucking busing. So we can't judge her from 2 years ago, from her saying she ain't gonna help black people.
I thought she wasn't. She was coming from a detrimental position because she said that 2 years ago. I thought people were still mad about that.
No, I think that's why she's starting to edge up, but the black vote, which they all need desperately, hers is low.
Yeah,
and
because she
Buttigieg, am I saying it right?
Buttigieg. Jig.
No, you've literally never said it correctly. I just want you to know, not one time.
Pete Buttigieg.
Let's break it down. Booty lover, because that's what he is.
Booty boy.
Booty boy.
Booty bandit.
Booty jig.
Why to go on booty boy? He actually has zero. He has zero support from black people.
Wow.
He fired the black chief, and then so
That's not gonna get you
he's
far.
got some explaining to do.
The Democrats are so divided. They're like 36 candidates. We don't value them anymore.
I'm running for office.
We do have a comic. Ben Glee's running for president.
Yeah,
I'm voting for Ben Glebe. Fuck everybody else.
I'm throwing my hat in the ring.
Ben Glebe. He's funny.
Oh,
he'll kill the speeches.
The homie Swalwell dropped out.
Yeah.
The one who was passed the torch, but a new guy's supposed to become a billionaire stayer.
The one who calls the loudest for impeachment.
Yeah, he's been buying up. Been buying up a bunch of stuff.
I think his name is Steyer. I think his name.
Yeah.
But that field is getting kind of hectic.
I think the Democrats, other than being the worst pussies on the planet because they won't just step up, he's done enough shit for them to impeach this bitch ass motherfucker. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna lose.
Maybe we should ask one of the British people to come over and be our president.
Yeah, but they're gonna lose.
Yeah, let's swap with them.
They're taking all the black acting jobs.
Hey, let's pitch a show to ABC called Leader Swap.
Yep.
Ooh. And it's like,
Yo, Pedro, you better get that down.
Let's get this.
But if anybody I want to switch with, it would be Canada, because I like dude.
I want health care.
Trudeau.
I like
I
Trudeau.
think Trudeau could handle
But
it.
I'd take some Theresa May, I guess. Over Trump.
Teresa's gone.
Kim Jong will be on the show.
If they're kicking her out, she needs a job.
She needs a job.
Is Kim Jong Il on the show?
Is he?
I'll take that.
He's the plucky sidekick.
I'll lead us on.
I'll take his little square head. I'll take anybody over Trump.
I
will vote.
You do not.
I will vote for a grape as a Democrat.
Because I hear we don't want the vice president.
I'm saying against Trump. I wouldn't vote for. No, I'm talking about right now. I would vote for I'd vote for a piece of shit. Because
Trump is a piece of shit.
I'd vote for Kevin Spacey.
Whoa, he's a ball founder.
All right, that's where you drew the line with me.
He's a young boy.
But
ball
at least
founder.
he'll memorize his speeches.
That's true. At least
he played a great president on TV.
But his speeches would be powerful, though.
All right, so check this out. Back to the Trump versus UK, because there's another interesting layer to this, possibly.
I can't believe he even said that to us. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Before we go to our next break, right?
Come on with it then, Black Pedro.
The theory is that perhaps.
Right.
Trump is drawing this line with the UK over this, little asinine comment or whatever. Like, besides, like, who? I don't know why Trump's. We all call him inept and clumsy and all kinds. Like everybody's calling him that.
But he doesn't like it when they say it because they sound really smart.
I don't know what
hurts his feelings. No,
it hurts his feelings.
Mommy.
The little wanker.
Mommy.
The little wanker goes wanky.
Calling to his mommy.
Mom, hey mom. I'm so hurt right now.
They said bad things about my penis.
They said I'm orange everywhere.
They said I peed on Russian.
I would take Prince Prince
Charming.
Harry.
I just take Prince, like his dead body.
Resurrected.
Put it in the Oval Office as opposed to this.
Hey, how do you know?
But listen,
but
listen.
Wow,
okay, so I think Trump.
Creepy.
So not I think, but
so
there's
creepy.
theory that Trump
creepy
is drawing.
Show right here.
Trump is drawing a line in the sand, right? Because he's trying to keep even our allies, any international element, out of his administration. You know what I mean?
So
like,
is he trying to rule by fear and intimidation?
And isolation, I think.
He's an isolationist.
Isolationist. You know what I mean? Where it's like,
got it.
It's just America.
You doubt the media, so now your supporters don't believe what they're telling you.
You don't trust your FBI.
Yeah, you don't trust your
justice.
And now your greatest
it's what all
ally.
the narcissists do.
You want to cut off your greatest ally over some lunchroom caps at the table. You know what I mean?
You know what this
your
reminds
mama.
me of? Season 1 or 2, or pretty much all the seasons of Narcos. You pretty much try to work with the government, and then one little bit of mistrust, and then you say fuck you, and then they just remove themselves and try to get isolated, and they don't trust nobody.
But
they make enemies everywhere.
All right, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
But right now, I think that the bottom line is you know what's going to take? It's going to take black people to save America again. Let me tell you, because think about it. We saved Alabama because black women came out and voted in record numbers.
Hopefully it'll be easier this time.
They said that without the black vote, and I don't care how racist it sounds, without the black vote, you fucked. Because when black folks do get mobilized, they get mobilized like a motherfucker, and they will come out. Hopefully, it will happen, but we're down to 86% pertaining to the vote overall. but we're going to have to pump that up to at least 95.
And I think
to beat Trump, we're going to have to really bring it and come in
like never before.
I think older black voters are still riding with Biden, too.
They're riding with Biden.
That's going to be a problem.
That's going to be a problem because Biden, man, I like him, but
I
he's
like Uncle Joe.
But he's
what kind of old black? Are we talking about? Like the churchgoers, the war veterans?
The ones who vote.
Like his
demographic and around there,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, probably give a 10-year window in either direction. But
Trump's eventually going to want to deport all the black people.
But you know what? Trump is not going. I think
You're not.
Bill Maher said it.
you can't deport non-immigrant. We're not.
I know. That's what I mean. Like that's why it's.
He's gonna find a way.
That's the joke.
Have you
explaining for the people at
thank
home.
you.
Have you ever watched when Bill Maher says this? Bill Maher said that he thinks that if he loses, he's not leaving.
He just won't leave the White House.
Leave?
Who's
He just
not
won't
leaving?
leave, right? He'll just stay.
Oh, you mean like he's going to glue his
He's
ass
going
in
to
the chair?
use his people and go, you know what? They're trying to kick me out. Come on, storm.
Was he going to lock himself in the bathroom?
He might. He's a crazy motherfucker. He says some crazy shit.
That's fine.
Yeah,
he could do that.
Then we can shoot him.
Then you just take all the important papers out of the White House and move.
He don't know where to find
Make
it.
the Capitol somewhere else, like at the Holiday Inn down the street.
Hey, all the important papers have left the building already.
You got to understand.
There's nothing important left in there.
He's crazy, and he makes shit. The 4th of July shit he said was hilarious, where he said there was airports in 1700s. He said there was airports when he did the 4th of July. He tried to make it all about him and rockets flying over him and military shit. He actually
Freedom
said
tanks.
He said that the 1700s there was airports.
What?
He said it.
Yeah,
in what context?
He said that
he's just an idiot. He was just like, oh,
they were landing planes at the airports.
Like, he was just talking like, oh, yeah, there were airports. He didn't even
just running his mouth.
Yeah, he was making shit up. But you know what? We always try to act like
confident though.
Yeah, I know, but there was. But you know why? Because white people. He's not confident. It's not. It's delusional. But
he's like a shitty comedian.
I blame white people, and I'm allowed to say this. I blame white people. We on Savage as Fuck on Marcus King Presents -comedy, and I can say this. I blame white people because white people, you the fuckers that voted him in. You the motherfuckers, and the other 8% of black people that voted him in. I hope y'all all get Django'd. All y'all motherfuckers.
Unchained.
Unchained. I hope who that nigga on the nag? And
who is that nigga on that nag?
I really think it. I mean, right now, it's going to take black people to save America.
Once again.
Save America. Well, that's what we're here for. We built this motherfucker. We might as well save it.
Right? We might as well save it again.
Hey, guys, Savage AF right here on Marcus King Presents -comedy. We're going to go to a quick break, y'all. We'll be back with some more Nick Alexander for y'all asses.
Nick Alexander.
And we're going to talk. We are going to talk about some happier
savagery.
Stuff. We got
that was
savage dance.
The women's soccer team, they're beasts. We're going to get into that.
And the head lesbian, she is so dope.
We got a new
savage.
The one who quoted Nipsey?
Yes.
We got a new Wimbledon beast too, y'all. So it's going down. The Serena Sisters Part 3. Let's go, y'all. Savage AF. We'll be